back at Barclays. You were here last summer.
Yeah.
You said you wanted this fight.
Yeah.
Got postponed.
Yeah. It's
Tell
all
us
right.
how big it is now.
It's big. It's gotten bigger. God works, man. He's moving. He's moving in my life. He's moving in Keith's life. He's moving, you know. And things have moved to the Barclays Arena. Very excited about that. Very humbled to be a part of this entire event. I love it. And June 25th can't come any sooner, man.
Now, both you guys are coming off a long layoff.
Yeah.
Does that factor into how you're preparing?
Not to me, it does
how
not.
he's preparing?
Yeah, no, you know what? The layoff does not factor into me. I just don't think it will. I've done a layoff like this before. Most people aren't aware of. I think 2011, I didn't fight at all, and that was just a contract dispute. But you know, it's a part of life. It's a part of what you go through, especially in this sport. So I'm looking forward to getting in there, that bell ringing. You know, I know when that bell rings, it'll be showtime.
Now we know things happen in boxing.
Yeah.
That body shot Louis Collazo hit him.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys are a little worried about him, saying he can't take a body shot.
Yeah.
He might be a little soft around the edges.
Yeah.
You being the inside fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what you're looking to do? Get inside?
You know what?
Touch that body?
I noticed that he doesn't work on the inside. You know, I don't know if he's going to switch it up and try to get off fast and then move or something like that. You know, I'm looking. I always expect the best out of whoever I'm fighting. You know, so I do know that. You know, if you had to put a stat on it, you know, that slash for the body work goes to my side. You know, but as much as that body work, I'm gonna try to get in. I'm gonna also try to get in the head shots and, you know, offense to defense, the whole nine. You know, I think this fight calls for you know, exactly what Lou spoke on, being very tight intellectually and intelligently in this fight. You know, I think the smarter fighter wins this fight, not the tougher fighter, not the fighter with the most heart. I think that plays a role, but I think the biggest role, honestly, is who's smarter, who's going to throw the right punches at the right time and move the right way, etc., etc. So, but I think, you know, that's what makes this a great fight.
How you manage, like, having that high, you know, and being ready for the fight, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get the news.
I got the high right now, man. Yeah. So, you know, when I got the news that something that happened to him, you know, to be honest with you, I can't say that I was surprised. I wasn't surprised. I was hoping that he was okay. After I found out he was okay, the next thing for me was, you know, hey, we're changing this fight. Nothing I can do about it. Let it go. Let's move on. When we're going to make this fight. Continue to train, you know, waiting to find out when the fight was going to be made. After we got the date, we figured out what we needed to do from there. So from there, we took a week here and there off and continued to train. So coming here right now, enjoying this experience, having this experience, seeing Keith, and you know, just all of that, man. You get to feel it, you get to see it, and it becomes real. You know, so June 25th is as real as it can be to me right now. And we stayed the course. At first, it was like, you know, I looked at my dad. Hey, what are we gonna do? You know, we didn't fret, we didn't worry. He says, we're going to continue to train. We're going to do this exhibition at our facility. And so we were able to do that, kind of put an exclamation point and a period on this, on that training camp, that portion of the training camp, and now we're back at it.
How that came about?
It was something that he wanted to do because I had been off for so long. Even when we knew that the fight the fight wasn't being made, my dad said, we're going to do exhibition. As soon as he said, you know, we're going to do this exhibition, he was about to start moving forward with that, we got the fight date. The fight date was too close to doing exhibition, so my dad said, so all right, we'll push it, we'll be ready for the fight. As soon as the fight was postponed, we're doing exhibition, you know. So my dad he's a mastermind, and I don't say that because he's my dad. I say that because I believe it.
Was that weird, and unique, like that at the same time?
You know what? For me, it was kind of like, all right, whatever, you know. But even that, the closer we got to that date of that exhibition, the more real it became, and we made the best of it. You know, I think we had like 100K tune in live on Facebook, and then I think by the end of that weekend was maybe 500,000 people had watched it. You know, so that worked out for the best, and it continues to work out for me.
Shawn, ideally, Keith says he wants to rule the welterweight division and win all the belts.
Yeah.
June is kind of middle of the year. I mean, how many more marquee fights should you win before you see yourself having?
We are counting. We know the timeline. We know what it looks like. You know, we take care of Keith fast. We'll get back. You know, before fall. You know, but we are, you know, trying to anticipate maybe 2 fights this year, if not hopefully 3.